Hello everybody, it's Football here with John Morntez and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing fine, and today we are back again. Mbeumo deal in danger. What do you guys think about this 70 million price shock? And this is coming late today. I was reading this article. I don't know how incredible this is, but it seems like this thing is taking longer and longer and longer, and probably according to what we are gathering is that this deal might be collapsing. This is what was posted in transfer news today, earlier today, late today, around 6 p.m. there. Manchester United pursuit of Mbeumo has stalled because Brentford raised their price towards 70 million. Roughly team value him 65 and intend to be patient. Now, this thing looks like it might even go maybe to the last day of the transfer window as things stands, or it might collapse immediately. So this is massive for Manchester United fans, and we expected this one to happen this week. According to some also reports saying they are close to reach an agreement between Brentford and Manchester United, but it seems like we are waiting. We cannot wait no longer. We keep anticipating this thing to happen maybe this week. This thing was to happen last week. We are dragging on and on and on and on. So, what is your thought to this? Do you think Manchester United should sign Mbeumo, or should we walk away out of this? Should we pay 70 million? What is the price tag for Mbeumo? If it was you, how much do you value Mbeumo? Is 7 million what Brentford are asking worth it? Or do you think Manchester United should walk away and find another person? Because seems like this deal might collapse. I don't know what you guys think. Let me see it down on the comment section. Something else I want to dive into this video is Jackson. This one surprised. We have Martinez updates, by the way. Martinez to come to Manchester United. That one is a massive one. There's initial talk have already started between Manchester United and Martinez camp. And this deal seems like it might happen, or it's something we can look into. And also surprising, this one came yesterday, but I didn't took it serious. But I just thought, because today we were talking about Manchester United, let us just discuss this. Jackson, what is your thought into this? For me, it's honest opinion. Don't do it. I will explain later in the video why I say we should not do that deal. Now, let me sit down on the comment section. Mbeumo deal, Martinez deal, and Jackson deal. What is your thought into these two bombing stories? These are the things that came out yesterday, between yesterday after I had already shot that video about Liverpool. So let me see down on the comment section your thought into that. Now, let us just dive directly into this video. And before we dive in, by the way, if you know you are watching us for the first time, please, I just want to request you, take a second or two, click the subscription button. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continued support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it is. Now, let us just dive directly into this. Mbeumo deal collapsing. In my own opinion, if I value it, if Manchester United were to sign Mbeumo, they could have already done it, because whatever Brentford is asking is just low. And Brentford knows that Mbeumo wants Manchester United. He's still under contract with Brentford. He doesn't want to push to leave. Manchester United must meet the target, because only Manchester United are negotiating on this deal. Remember that. So the power belongs to Brentford, because nobody else is coming for Mbeumo. Mbeumo has already made it clear that he wants Manchester United. He doesn't want any other person. He just wants Manchester United. Brentford are saying you have power. They have power to sell at whatever price they want, because they know Manchester United are really desperate of getting Mbeumo. They know Manchester United are really desperate on strengthening their squad. They are alone in this market. They are alone targeting the player. They are the only people on the list on this player. They are the only people on for this player. Are using their power. 70 million or nothing. This is something they are taking, because according to initial talks and according to whatever I've read about this deal, it seems like our first bid was rejected. The second bid also was rejected. We didn't meet the target, or we didn't meet expectation of Brentford. Manchester United had already agreed personal terms with Mbeumo. They know that. Manchester United, Brentford know that. Manchester United have already made arrangement, whatever the salary, that one will not be a problem for Manchester United. They are standing on their ground that they have to pay this for them to get the player. Manchester United have to pay this. It's like, you know the price of something. You really know, if I want to get this shoe, I will have to pay this kind of a price to get this shoe. This is how Manchester United behave in this market. I have to pay this kind of money. I have to pay this money to get this shoe. But you go there, you see, nobody's buying these shoes. You have been having this shoe for over 30 years, and you have been having this shoe for over, let's say, 3 years. You haven't cleared this stock, but you want to you want to sell me, you want to sell, let's say, 60%. I will give you 800. Let us assume this shoe was 1,000 or 1,500. Now you say, let me give you 800. It's like you are negotiating a late deal. The Manchester United are willing to go that road, negotiating a late deal where Brentford will have no choice but to sell. But Brentford are also saying, no, you're the only person who wants this thing because you are busy with this. You don't have a shoe to wear, but you need this shoe. So I will give you my price, not you determining the price. That is the situation here. Manchester United want to determine the price because they know they are alone in that market. Brentford also know we have whatever you want, and you will have to pay whatever we ask for you to get whatever you want. And this is my prediction. Manchester United will end up paying whatever Brentford want. Whatever Brentford want. That is it. And I was having this discussion with some people. Do you think Brentford, we are paying less, even if whatever we are negotiating less on the Mbeumo? The honest opinion, in my honest opinion, yes. We should pay that 70 million for him. It's worth that 70 million compared to what he has done in the Premier League, and compared to his compared to what we have seen other people paying for other people, or we consider what we paid for Cunha and Mbeumo. If you look last season, I think Mbeumo was more important to was better than Mbeumo. Mbeumo was better than Cunha last season. So if you look the value, whatever Brentford is asking, it's worth it, in my own opinion. It's worth it. But it will be a disappointment for Mbeumo also if he committed himself and blocked any other club to approach him and say that he only wants Manchester United. Then Manchester United ends up not paying that money, or Manchester United ends up collapsing this deal. Because all this thing is left on the hands for Manchester United. Brentford have power over us because they know we want the player, and the player wants to leave. Whatever the only risk Manchester United will take, and they should not take, is waiting until the last minute where they say, you know what, even the player will give up and say, these people are not serious with me. Because if they were serious with me, they could have already done this deal long time ago. They could have already finished this deal long time ago. But at this stage, I don't think it's embarrassment. It's embarrassment both for the Manchester United. It's embarrassment to the club itself. It's embarrassment to Brentford. It's embarrassment to Mbeumo. Honestly, it's embarrassment to him. Is it worth 70 million? Yes. Should Manchester United pay that 70 million? Yes. Maybe the main reason why Manchester United have not bought it because they were waiting to sell a players. Let us assume that is the scenario. I want to assume that the main reason we haven't bought Mbeumo yet is because we haven't sold any player. If we sell a player, probably we hope that we can get this deal done. But if it's because of just negotiation and Manchester United that have this money but doesn't want to spend it, then it will be a disappointment to the player, and also it will be a disappointment to Manchester United as a club. Because how long will you keep wasting his time? How long will you keep He could have already gone to Tottenham. He could have already gone to somewhere else. Somebody who could have already wanted him. He could be in a pre-season with Tottenham right now if Manchester United have not approached him. No, Manchester United should behave professionally here. Say, we will pay you this, and the agreement is just around 5 million. If you look, it's around 5 million. You can pay that 5 million. It's easy. You can just pay it. Maybe for PR purposes, then we don't have to buy it down until we sell. We have to look at this situation and analyze it critically. In my own opinion, if you ask me, Manchester United will do this deal, but they will do it at the rules of Brentford. They will not do it at their rule, because Brentford have power over us. They have powers over us at the moment. So I think, in my own opinion, Manchester United will do this deal. This deal will be done probably next week, probably the next hours before after this video. I don't know, but this deal will be done. It will be done, but it will be done on Brentford terms. It will not be done on Manchester United terms. That is my opinion into this. I don't know what you guys think about that. That is my thought into this. Let me see it down on the comment section. Your thought into Mbeumo deal collapsing. Now, Jackson, interesting. I read this story and I thought it's a rumors. I hope it's a rumors. I don't want it to happen, like I've just stated earlier. Jackson, what are we building? Are we building going back? You see, why do we want to solve? Why are we solving a problem with a problem? Replacing a problem with a problem. The main reason we are getting rid of Højlund is because he doesn't score goals. Not because he's a bad player, not because we don't have a striker. He's a young striker, a promising striker, yet he doesn't score goals. That is why we are looking for a striker. Not because we lack one, not because we don't have one, it's because we want to upgrade. Is Jackson really, this is a simple question to you. Is Jackson an upgrade of Højlund? Honestly, no. That is my honest opinion. It's a no. It's not. It's not an upgrade. It's not an upgrade of Højlund. Jackson is not an upgrade of Højlund. You cannot bring Jackson, who we have seen severally missing a lot of chances. You bring it to replace him with a player who also misses a lot of who misses chances. I'd rather stay with Højlund than having Jackson. That is my honest opinion. I'd rather stay with Højlund than having Jackson in Manchester United. I don't enjoy his game, and I don't think Manchester United game suits him. Manchester United game involves everybody searching for the game. Everybody searching for the ball. Nobody feeding you the balls. Nobody feeding you. We have seen it. No Manchester United midfielder or Manchester United winger is going to feed the striker with the ball. And that is what Jackson wants. He doesn't want to search the ball. He doesn't want to work hard. And that is what Højlund is missing. Services. We need somebody who can search for the services. Who can do the services. Who can fight for the game. Fight for the balls. Fight for everything. We are not going to get that one on Jackson. That is my honest speed. We cannot get that one on Jackson, and we will not get that one on Jackson. I hope it's a rumors. I hope it doesn't happen. I pray it doesn't happen. We don't need that deal. And surprisingly, the price that is also too expensive for Manchester United to afford. They cannot take 100 million on Jackson, because at the moment, whatever Chelsea are offering or whatever Chelsea are saying for us in the market now, that Jackson is worth 100 million. Really, we cannot pay. Even if they were giving us for free, we should not even take it. We should not even consider. It was a shame to even Manchester United consider this to happen. I don't expect this one to happen. I hope it's just stories in the internet. I hope maybe Chelsea are using this to attract other players to come or other parties to come and negotiate the deal, or to try to get rid of him, to tell him, no, we don't want you. And they are creating a rumors around him for his agent to find a club. And now the best way is to link him with Manchester United, and then other teams will come for him. Don't do it. I hope we are not going to do it. I hope we should not do. I will pray every day for this deal not to happen. I just don't want it to happen. If it happens, I will do a video about it. It will, if it happens, but I don't think it will happen, and I don't want it to happen. I don't even want to imagine that deal happening. I'm trying to figure out how is it going to fit into that system. Really, I'm trying to figure it out. How is it going to fit into that system? He's not a bad player. He's a very good player. Let me be honest. He's a very good player, but really, is he an upgrade for Højlund? No, he's not. It's not an upgrade for Højlund, in my own opinion. If everybody's entitled to his opinion, let me see down on the comment section your opinion to this. Do you think Manchester should sign Jackson? Is a yes or no? For me, no. It's a no. For me, it's a no. I don't think it should happen, and I don't think it will happen, and I don't want it to happen. I've finished that. Martinez, goalkeeper. Currently, Manchester United have initiated talks about Martinez. Manchester United knows that Martinez wants Manchester United because of their rich history, and that is what I've been reading. If Martinez come to Manchester United, that one will be a really good upgrade of Onana. He's around 31 if I'm not wrong. 31, 32 if I'm not wrong. That is a decent age for a goalkeeper. If he was a midfielder or a defender, I could have said no. But I am not pro Martinez sometimes because I don't know, some maybe personal reason, but he's a very good goalkeeper, in my own opinion. He's a very good goalkeeper. He can be an upgrade for Onana. He can be our number one for the next, let's say, 3 years, but it's not a long-term solution. Bringing Martinez in will be a great deal for Manchester United because now we need a goalkeeper before we go to that Arsenal game first day. We really need a goalkeeper. But for a long time, Martinez is not the solution. For a short period of time, let's say 2 years or 3 years, he is. If we get him, well and good, we will appreciate because that one will be a really, really best upgrade from whatever we have right now, which is Onana. It will be a massive upgrade. But we have to get another goalkeeper to come in as early as possible. As early as possible. That is my thought into Martinez. Very good goalkeeper. If the deal happens, well and good. We need the deal to happen. We need a goalkeeper. Anything but not Onana. That is what now people are talking about. It's either anything else but not whatever we have right now. Onana, that injury has exposed Manchester United. They have to buy. I think Manchester United are planning with Onana not to buy any player. But Manchester United have already planned with Onana. They had already planned with Onana. They didn't want to buy a goalkeeper, and we knew if this deal happened, it's an advantage for Manchester United fans. Some of Manchester United fans wanted a goalkeeper. Manchester United itself never wanted a goalkeeper. And this is a good, sometimes the way it depends with how you want to look at it. It might be good, it might also be a crisis because I always say, better the devil you know than the angel you doesn't know. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know what will happen between Martinez, but I hope it happens. I hope it happens. We get rid of Onana. If it doesn't happen, we have to bring in a goalkeeper. It doesn't have to be Martinez. It doesn't have to be Martinez. But if that is what is available right now for a short period of time, I will take it. I will take it 100%. Let me see down in the comment section what thought into that. Smash a like on the video, and if you know you have watched up to there, I want to say thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your time. I am not taking it for granted. So make sure you share this video with a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's football here with John Morntez. We discuss football. We bring football close to you. Stay tuned to our stories coming next. Until tomorrow, see you. Bye bye.